Hey, I'm Mindy Kinnis. This is the Daily Rage. All kinds of great stuff to talk about going into the holiday weekend. First and foremost, 90% off over at Apex. They are claiming that this is their biggest sale ever. And yes, they have done 90% off in the past, but here's what's different. One is 80% off is going to be recurring. So you get your first month at 90% off, then recurring is 80, which is still a really awesome deal. Then the lifetime PA fees for the 25K, 50K, 100K, and 150K, those are only 85 bucks. So again, pretty awesome price. Now, as they're saying, this is the insane special. For the 250K and the 300K lifetime PA fee, it's just $37. Now, I want to say something about that because what that might make you want to do, because ask me how I know, it might make you want to just be like, well, screw this. Like, let me just YOLO and see if I can pass this thing. And okay, like that might work. And then you can pay 37 bucks for the lifetime fee. That is awesome. However, you're going to be better served, and again, ask me how I know, by getting in disciplined reps, not just trying to pass these things by going crazy. So, yes, it's an awesome sale, but also like don't deviate from your own plan just to try and hit that sale. Reset fees are also only $37 and you can pass in a single day. That goes all the way through September 2nd at midnight. Second thing I wanted to tell you about is Vicki Kelly's Morning Method is on sale right now. That also goes through that same night, the second, because her live trading room for the September cohort starts on that Wednesday, that is September 3rd. Yesterday, Vicky also put out this incredible guarantee, which to my mind makes it an absolute no-brainer if it wasn't before. She said that if you don't make enough money to cover the course within the first month in the live trading room, she will give you a second month absolutely free. I've seen some amazing testimonials from her students recently. I will share those with you over the next few days, but definitely take a look at the morning method and see if it is your next right step in your plans to become a consistent trader. And finally, let's take a look at these crazy ass markets. This is the Dow futures. You can see a lot of wick on this daily candle, and that is not my favorite look by any stretch of the imagination. I'm going to give you high side targets and low side targets for going into next week. Your job then is to determine, based on your trade setups, based on your trading plan, which way is this thing going to go? And then you want to focus in on these support and resistance areas that I am mentioning. So high side targets would be back up around these highs. Let's just go for about 45,800, let's call it. Low side target, I'm actually just going to like go right around here at today's low-ish. Let's see, 45,424 was the official official low of the day. Basically, because there's so much wick, like it'll have to work its way all the way down through that to then hit that target. And oh, by the way, that's also support from back here. Moving on to the NASDAQ, totally different story, which is fantastic. You might have noticed that on the Dow, we didn't even hit our ATR. In this case, we surpassed it, which I absolutely love. Full red candle. I love that. Just a small wick on the bottom. You can see that we did pass through the turning line and the standard line, but we kind of caught ourselves at that level and bumped back up, but like not too much. So that was a pretty decent day. I will say this though, the NASDAQ on the open was not my favorite. My first two trades of the day were losses just because it was so janky and choppy. I'm like, you know what? If you're going to go down, like, please just go down. It eventually did, but it wasn't as quick as I would have liked it. So in this case, high side target's going to be around here. Let's just call it 23,800, and low side target's going to be about 23,365-ish. Moving on to the Russell, this one was my saving grace today, and you can see again, pretty decent red candle here, like a little bit of wick on top, not so much on the bottom. I'll take it, way better than yesterday anyway, with this nasty doji. Yuck. We didn't hit our ATR, but that is okay. I was able to make some profit on this one. So high side's going to be back up to 23.98. screw it, let's just go for 2400. And then here, 2354, let's call it. Let's take a look at the S&P. Similar situation, we are heading down toward that turning line. So I would say that's going to be your first target, 6442. If that doesn't hold, I would see if it is heading down toward 6381, this standard line. If it still doesn't hold there, working its way down to the cloud, but very likely with everything that we've seen recently, that it will bounce again and we'll be heading up. There's links below to everything that I mentioned. Have an amazing holiday weekend. I'm Mindy Kinnis. Thanks so much for watching.